Good morning, guys. It is October 16th, 2020. Got Jake driving us. Jake chauffeur right there. Got Bird in the back somewhere. Right here. There he is. We are heading to a new piece of public today that I've hunted before. Jake's hunted before. I think Bird's been out there. It's been a few years since I've been out there, but a lot of good deer on it. In fact, I'll show you some pictures of some bucks that I've seen on there and one I've taken off there. I got a doe off there last time I went out. We're going to go try this place out. Jake hung a stand there last night, so he's going to go sit in that. I've got my saddle with me, so I'm going to go try to find a tree to get into. See, I got the orange hat on. That means it is youth season. So we're all going to be wearing some orange today because we don't want to get shot at by little kids. But if you're out there, it's cool. We hope you're out there. But it's 76 degrees outside. No, 43 degrees outside. It was hot in this truck. It's 43 degrees outside. It's a good morning. We're hoping we can get some meat on the ground this morning.
Seen lots of sign last night.
Yeah, Jake said he saw a lot of tracks around where he put his tree stand up. Spooked some does out of there. So hopefully he'll get lucky and see something. And hopefully he'll shoot it. You're going to shoot it, right? He is going to shoot it. I can shoot him and kill him. It's on camera. He is going to kill a deer today. If he does it, he's off the team. Next man up. So we'll talk to you when we get in the trees. Hopefully we'll have some good footage for you. If not, we'll just have a good time. What are we going to do today, guys?
I'm going to deer. Let one fly and hit the deer.
He's going to let one fly. All right. See you in a little bit.
Here we are, it's legal shooting time now, just after 7 o'clock. Got Jake in a tree stand behind me. I am designated cameraman since my bow is not ready. So, we're here in southeast Oklahoma. First day of youth season, as well as archery. Been a nice morning, nice and quiet. I've never been down here before, so this is a new place for me. Makes it kind of a little more exciting, I guess. Let's see what happens. Guys, it's 7:45. Couldn't get to where I wanted to go this morning because the creek is so full. I've never seen that much water in it, except for when it floods down here. And it hasn't flooded in a while. So I'm thinking maybe a beaver has dammed up the creek somewhere. So I had to go to plan B. I'm right here where I've shot a deer before, almost out of the same tree. No wind today. It's 7:45. I spooked some deer when I was walking in here while I was putting up my tree stand. Hunting out of the saddle for the first time. It's going to take some getting used to. Hopefully I didn't scare them all off, but we'll see. Well, I've had some deer around me. I don't know if I've got them on camera. About 10 till 8. Had 4 or 5 deer walk through. I could just see their feet over by the creek. And then a little bit later I had a little fawn circle around behind me. I don't know if she was with those deer by the creek or not. I'm not sure if I got any good footage. I'm just using 2 GoPros today. I got Barrett and Jake are out here. They're on the other side of the road. And I gave Barrett the big camera to use. Just got a text that Jake shot one. They're tracking blood right now. So hopefully we'll have a deer on the ground.
Matt. I didn't think I hit him on the second shot. I missed the first one, shot him a little high. Well, we got a blood trail right here. I think we should sit here for a few minutes, just to be on the safe side. We didn't sit in the stand very long after we shot him, but I think we should sit here for a few minutes and see that blood right. Where'd it go?
Yeah, see it?
I went to step up. It's thick right there too. It gets thicker as it goes, I think. But I definitely hit him on that second shot. I don't know where, but I don't think it was a very clean shot. But it's the first time I've ever found blood. This is my first compound bow hunt ever. Well, we went last weekend, but it's the first time actually shooting a deer. But first time hunting out of a hang-on stand. Lots of firsts today. We've heard lots of gunshots. Like Danny said earlier, today's the start of youth season, so I've heard 4. I heard three further over here to the east and 1 to the west. So
It is like 9:36. Jake got 2 shots at a buck, little guy. I didn't get a very good shot on camera because this camera has a slow zoom. The first shot, Jake says, went high. We found that arrow stuck in a tree. We've been looking for about an hour for the blood trail that was left by the second shot. Can't find that arrow, so we're hoping it's in the deer. But yeah, I think it's been like an hour so that we've been looking for more blood. I am standing within 15 feet of the last drop and I can't find anything. Jake has walked off to see if he jumped the fence or the creek that's behind me, probably about 50, 75 yards. And, you know, we're going to keep looking. I hate to leave one out here to just fall over and die, and, you know, that's not what we're out here to do. So hopefully we'll find him shortly and we can take him home and process him. Danny should be over here shortly. He said that he saw nothing but legs and it was too thick for him to shoot anything. I'm sure he has some of his own video, so if you do, Danny, you can cut this part out. But yeah, gonna keep looking. Haven't quite got on my knees and elbows yet, but it might come to that.
How far did you go in?
Right there where I put that camera that one year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you saw?
A bunch of deer.
Really?
After I got the tree down, with the stand down, I went walking along that creek. I figured there was a beaver dam somewhere because this thing is full.
Really?
Yeah, I got some video of it. But I kicked up one deer, and I couldn't tell what these were. And I walked about another 20 yards and ran into a bed where there's 3 of them laying down.
Well, you can't after I shoot the second time. Second time. The first one went above him.
Oh, yeah.
And he runs and stops, and I had time to turn around, get an arrow out of my quiver that was in my backpack on the other side of the tree, and draw and shoot again. I'm down to 2 arrows.
Well,
One I broke the other day at home, but I had 5.
we have one that's sitting there in the tree.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can
The
get
head is still sitting in the tree.
the arrow. I unscrewed.
Oh.
I could unscrew the arrow,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna take the pliers and I'll show you where all the blood is and everything.
Guys, here's Jake. See that disappointment on his face?
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
That's his tree right here. Shot at a small buck. I don't know if you can see Barrett over there. See his orange hat. About 40 yards from his trees where he shot. Shot one time right over his back. His arrow is stuck in a tree over there. The bear's trying to dig it out. Had enough time to shoot again. Not really sure where he hit the deer at, but there's a little bit of blood, so we're going to go over and take a look and see what we can find.
Jake, what are you doing there?
Well, I shot a little high, and I'm trying to get this broadhead out because they're expensive.
You need a chainsaw?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
That one's staying there.
You miss some and you lose some.
$8 arrow is still good though.
you know, in 100 years, that could be a collectible item like arrowheads are right now for us.
Right, yeah. Well, it is now 11:30. We've been out here tracking for quite a while, since 7:30. But, you know, we're just keep on looking. But I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling a little tired. I think we're about to call it a day and see what happens.
All right, guys. Well, it's 11:58. We spent, what do we say, 4 hours, maybe 5 hours?
4 hours.
Tracking this deer that Jake shot. We never could find the arrow, and he wasn't really sure where he hit the deer at. We did find a little bit of blood here and there. The very last spot we found looks like a spot where he probably stopped. Then I'm assuming he got spooked when Jake and Barrett got down to look for the arrow, and then took off. And we don't know where he went from there. We've looked all over the place, looked across the road, on the road,
Under the road.
on the bridge. We just lost the blood trail. Never did find the arrow either.
Yeah.
So it's quite possible that, you know, maybe he got shot in the brisket area. Just with the color of blood, it wasn't like a vital hit. It looked more like a flesh wound type of blood. But that's the way it goes sometimes. It's tough. It sucks not being able to find your deer.
Yeah.
But we learned a couple things through this. One is when you do shoot a deer, especially if you're in a tree stand, try to stay in there an hour and a half.
little bit.
It gives you a good vantage point to watch and see if that deer sneaks off anywhere. Also gives you a chance just to analyze where you were at, where you shot, where the deer was. You can pinpoint, you know, where he went in the woods, where you last saw him, stuff like that. So just a good learning experience for everybody, I guess. So we're gonna get back at it, hopefully here soon.
Yep.
Get back out and try to do some more hunting. We did see quite a few deer today. I don't know, well, you guys saw just that one?
When I was looking for him, I saw a couple does.
And then I saw, of course, the ones I got on camera. I hope they come out good. And then I kicked up some deer as I was just scouting around. So we know there's some deer out here. Saw a few rubs. Saw some sign, so that's a good deal. Didn't see any boot tracks, no human sign. So that's good, that's a plus.
Especially on public land.
Yeah, especially on this public land like this. And it's thick out here.
Yeah.
This is a spot that's prone to flooding. And sometimes it gets to 4 to 5 foot of water right here where we're standing right now. So the grass and the weeds and everything are grown up tall. They've been watered good.
Yep.
It's still wet in some spots. But we may be back out here again. Jake took his tree stand down. I was in the saddle this morning. I've got it back with me. But, you know, we might come back out here and try to get another shot at one.
If you're not in a tree stand, bring a chair so you don't sit in the mud.
Were you sitting in the mud?
Oh, it's close. I'm pretty close to it. So.
And that's another thing we'll try to do also is when we have somebody in a tree stand, somebody filming, we'll try to put them up in a tree stand close to them also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way it's better communication. Make sure you got the deer on camera before you shoot, stuff like that. Guys, it was fun again.
I'm ready to go
Absolutely.
eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Time to go get some food. My
I
Vienna
brought a peanut
sausages
butter
have worn out.
sandwich, so I'm not hungry.
Oh,
Always prepared.
thanks for sharing.
Hey, you know,
Appreciate that.
you got to come prepared for these things. You never know.
I was wanting to have some tenderloin, but I guess not.
I'm sorry.
Way to go, Jake.
I want some jerky.